Hello everybody and welcome back to ArsenGirl Gaming. My name is Heather and I thank you for joining me for another episode of Flipping Willow Creek, where I take the lots in Willow Creek and update them while basically keeping at least the original footprint of the home. I either build up or I build out, but the actual footprint still remains in some way, shape, or form, while the house is completely different by the time I'm done with it. Now, originally I had started this as a challenge to myself. I was going to flip the houses and take the money and build the other houses better and whatever, but it didn't work out because there's no real estate mechanics in this game. So there wasn't any real way for me to quantify like how much money I could make. And when I get to the more expensive houses, the budget that I had was just not working out. So I've kind of changed the way I'm doing it with this one. What I basically am doing is I turn on the free real estate cheat and I buy the lot and the house that's in it furnished. And then I can sell everything inside the house, all the windows, whatever I want to do. Use that money, plus I have a bank of $20,000, plus then I get 20% of whatever the cost of the house is. So for instance, in the house, like this Daisy Hovel house, the house cost $16,421. So since I didn't have to pay that, I gave myself 20% of that, and that was $32.84. So I started off with $23,284, and then I sold everything I could sell in the house, and that added to my bank as well. And then I used those funds to renovate the house and the exterior, you know, the yard and so forth. And so that's how I think I'm gonna go with the rest of the series. That way I can move on to the bigger, more expensive houses. I'm still challenged to stay within a smaller budget and see what I can do, but it gives me that freedom then to buy the bigger lots and do extra things, because we only have one more house left on this street, and then we move on to some of the more pricier areas of Willow Creek and see what we can do. So anyway, that is basically what I did. And on this one, unlike the other two houses I've done on the street where I went up because the lots were smaller, this house had a larger lot, so I was able to take it and expand it out, and I kind of wanted to give like a nice area for entertaining, but what I did is I focused that area more on the porches versus a yard, because this is the kind of street I think where people hang out on their front porch. They get to know their neighbors, they can talk to one another, they can have tea, you know, whatever, but everybody's kind of out and about and doing their own things. So that's kind of the feeling that I wanted to foster with this house. And so I did turn it into a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. There's a generous sized master. It will end up with a little sitting area, patio porch right off of it that is only accessible from the master, so it's kind of private. And then I wrapped the front porch all the way around the house, and we added some sliding doors, but of course I don't have sliding doors, so I did the ones from the Get to Work, I believe, where, you know, they're glass, they kind of look like sliding doors, but they open. So because I wanted that feeling like you can just be in or you can be out, you just could go wherever you wanted to go, do whatever you wanted to do, and enjoy both states of, you know, the house inside out. And plenty of room for a family. The bedrooms are generous, the bathrooms are generous, and I kind of gave it some more upscale features, kind of did it in a Craftsman-ish style. So I added a fireplace for those winter nights so that everybody can gather in the great room and kind of hang out. But I think this is a really nice little suburban house for a family. You know, you could literally have probably 6 people living in this house quite easily if you had the kids share bedrooms or whatever. So, and there's still room to go up, and of course there's no basement, so you can go down if you wanted to edit the house yourself. It is up in the gallery, so feel free to go and download it. I'm gonna stop talking now so that you can enjoy it, but before I do, just a quick reminder, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up so that I know you watched and enjoyed it. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of my Sims content or any other content that I should choose to post on here, please go ahead and subscribe and then ring the bell, because that lets YouTube know you'd like notifications when I do post something new on the channel. And I will be back again real soon with more, but for now, I'm going to let you enjoy the bill. See you soon.